Morning, team. You can't run a chainsaw all day without sharpening it and oiling the blade. Otherwise, it dulls and doesn't do anything. That's what we're doing today. We're sharpening the blade so that tomorrow we can go down and chop down whatever trees we need. We hit it every day to maintain discipline and consistency, but we don't crush ourselves all the time. We want to be able to work all the time. So first, before we move our body today in our active recovery session, we're going to prime our minds, set ourselves up for intentional thought and success throughout the day. Let's go. So first thing we're going to do, you're going to find yourself a little bit of space where you can sit down with your feet underneath your hips. We call this our paleo squat position or passive squat position. Sit down, relax. If you feel like you're going to fall over, grab yourself a counterbalance to hold on to. And we're going to spend 2 minutes here. We're going to breathe and we're going to choose our first thoughts of the day. We'll do a box breath, 4-second inhale, 4-second pause the top, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause the bottom. About 4 times. So let's go ahead and inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible for my life, for my outcomes. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed and will focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. Inhale. Good. All right, dog. Let's not destroy that baseball. All right, team. So it's time to start moving the body. We've gotten up out of bed. Whoa. And that's the big first step. Now it's time to get up off the floor. So we start every session with 2 minutes of, not 99.59. 2 minutes of burpees, just so that we remind ourselves to get off the ground, that we can do it, and that we should. So what you're looking to do is get yourself all the way on the floor like so, all the way back up, and then celebrate at the top the fact that you are able to do so. And just move through this at whatever pace feels good for now, first thing in the morning, and then as you warm up, feel free to pick up the pace a little bit. You can walk it down, walk it back up, or if you're feeling up to it, you can hop back, hop forward, and just move with me for 2 minutes here, and then we'll get into a little bit different warm-up before we do our active recovery for today. On the docket for our active recovery is a little bit of burpees like this, just nice slow burpees. A little bit of hang work. We'll be hanging on the pull-up bar or branch or a monkey bar at the park, whatever you got access to. We're going to do some plank to crab transitions, just moving the body around on the floor a little bit. And then some hollow rocks, a little bit of core work to finish it off. So stick with us. Let's get ourselves set to hit it hard tomorrow and the rest of the week, because we've prioritized taking care of ourselves today and setting up for success. Another 20 seconds. Keep moving. Should be starting to feel the heart rate come up a little bit. Breathing rate increase. body temperature rise. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. Are you ruining stuff again? Last one. Doesn't help when the dog gets in the way. Okay. So next step is just what we've got on the board there. Let's go. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Talia. Good morning, Spencer. How are we doing today? All right. So, next piece of the warm-up. Good morning, Buddha. You're up early. Just working some hip flexor in the form of knee raises here. Start getting those legs working. Obviously, we get some hip flexor during the top half of the burpee when you're bringing the legs back forward. But this is one of those kind of movements and muscle groups that if we neglect, we start to bend wrong. Excuse me. So always keeping the disconnection between moving the leg and moving the spine, right? Not one of these guys where we're connected and locked in. You want to be able to move the hip free of the spine. From there, basically same movement. We're going to put the feet under the hips and just good morning. So send the hips back, feel some hamstring tension, stand tall, top squeeze the butt. Start turning on the glutes a little bit. Think about pushing them forward. Let's go and get this work. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. The consciousness. Good morning. This is all Buddha team, huh? Good morning, good morning. You guys are up early today. Next, we're gonna go with our single leg. So go ahead and just lift a foot off the floor. Okay, you obviously can't have this baseball. Look at that. Already destroyed, just starting this morning. Single leg. You have to, no. Okay, obviously that's not working. 2 seconds. You have toys on the floor. All right, standing on one foot, and we're just going to lower and raise the opposite hip. Maple, no. Get 10 reps or so of that. Working the stabilizers of that standing hip. Ooh, losing balance. I'm gonna get 10 reps here. That really starts to burn. Switch it up. You can take the foot behind, in front. Thanks, dog. Helpful. Whoa. From there, we're gonna go into a reverse lunge. Start firing up the legs a little bit. So just a nice long step, let that back knee kiss the floor, and then press up with both legs. Trying to keep a vertical front shin there. Weight evenly distributed on that front foot as you set up and press up. Hey, Doug. Hey, Doug. There you go. Maple Talia says good morning. Good morning, dog. This is your favorite time of day, isn't it? Freak out and attack me day time. All right, from there we'll come down on all fours and we're gonna go with a thread the needle torso extension, or torso rotation here. Thoracic spine rotation. You're gonna take one hand, you're gonna bring it underneath, try to reach that shoulder to the floor, and then take that hand to the ceiling. Trying to get some range of motion there. Let's get 5 per side. Whew, this is harder than the workout right here. Switch sides. Same thing, take that shoulder to the ground. It feels like a nice twist already. And then up to the ceiling. Oh, feeling tight there. Thanks, Maple. I was mentioning that tweak in my neck. I think that's from brushing my daughter's teeth. I noticed that I'm in the same position for a while there and my shoulder starts to get cranky. Okay, from there, first set of air squats. Set the feet underneath the shoulders. Send the hips back and down. Ideally, we're getting to a place where the hips are below the knees, torso is nice and upright, midline is on, and the feet are flat on the ground. Even weight distribution there. Let's get 10. And then we'll get through our second round of the warm-up, before our active recovery. I appreciate you all stopping in this morning. Kevin Doyle, good morning. All right, round 2. We're gonna go with the step over the dog gate, so knee up, out to the side, and then bring it back from the side. What are you doing, Maple? No. Everything's been rearranged in here. Maple's crate is now over there, and she's trying to pull the blanket through the crate as opposed to through the door, which obviously would be more effective. But she's a dog. Not necessarily making good decisions. Okay, from there we'll go with our staggered stance. Good morning. So the toes of one foot lined up with the heel of the other. And then just send those hips back. Same thing, you're looking for a hamstring tension in that front leg. A stretch through the butt. And then a squeeze of the hips forwards at the top. Feel both of them squeeze. You could even get yourself a little check by punching yourself in the butt there. Keep her going, get another 3 or 4 here, and then switch sides. She's chewing the blanket through the crate now. Smart dog. Remember feeling that hamstring tension on the front leg, aiming to basically straighten it out as the hips go back. And then we'll go back to our single leg, where we basically do a good morning as well, or more like a deadlift. So standing on one foot, go ahead and send that other foot back, and you can reach down towards the ground. You can go to the knees, you can go to the shin, you can go to the floor. Stand it back up, squeeze that butt cheek. I like to do the whole set, keeping the other foot off the ground. That way, you get a little more activation on that standing leg. Plus, get a little bit of balance work in as well, which is pretty important, I'd say. As we age, that tends to go a little bit, so work on it, build capacity, so that as you decrease, as you age, you've still got a buffer for safety, a buffer for balance, a buffer for fun, right? So that your life doesn't become incapacitated and terrible. Okay. From there, we're going to go just a reverse lunge. So take a long step back. Sorry, no, we're going to do Spider-Man. Take it back. Get into a plank position. Go ahead and take one foot outside the hands. And then I want to shove the hips forwards and pull them back. Shove the hips forwards, pull them back. Holy hamstring. Get 5 cycles there. You can go side to side as well. Just finding those tight spots. BG. I appreciate you guys joining us. Feel free to actually join in instead of playing us in the background. That's really what this is about. I would prefer you guys join us than hang out in the background. Today is just an easy day where we do some recovery movements so that we don't beat ourselves up every day. We set ourselves up for the rest of the week by working on the cranky bits and just moving through some range of motion every Sunday. So consider joining us. Bushka support. Consider joining us, following along. Just move through the motions. That's all today is about. Just turning the body on to recover for the rest of the week so that we can get after it. Great stretch, eh? Kevin Doyle says, I was going to take today off, but I might just have to do something when I get here. Or get home. Nice. Okay, stretch feels good, yeah. All right, from there, we're going to go with just a thoracic extension here. Instead of spine rotations, we're going to go arms overhead. You can keep the head down and just lift from the shoulder. Or if you want, lift the chest a little bit as well. but I'm gonna do this more just the shoulders. Let's get 10 there. Then one more set of air squats. And we'll talk about today's session a little bit. Those are one of the hardest ones. All right, back up for 10 more air squats. Feet back under the shoulders, hips back and down. Think about how upright you can be in that squat without coming into the toes. Get 10 there. Dog. Should be starting to feel pretty warm. Did that come out right? Maybe a little bit of sweat starting to happen. If you sweat as much as me, you're definitely sweating already. All right, there we are. So, warm up complete. I'm at my kids' swimming lessons right now. I love it. That's awesome, Kevin. It's always a good reminder that there are people watching that are not in the same time zone. So cool, so cool. Your kids don't have swimming lessons at 5 a.m. on a Sunday, I'm assuming. Or like 9 or 10 right now. All right, so if we're looking at screen here today, over there, or here. Oh, that's better. Here. 4 movements, 20 minutes, and we're just gonna cycle through those 4 movements 5 times each. So 4 movements today are a slow burpee is one of them. You can choose a pace for this that is just going to allow you to move. It's not gonna beat you up. Just looking to get yourself on the floor, get yourself back up, celebrate, right? You can walk yourself down to the knees, lay it down, you come back up to the knees, crawl it in, walk it up, whatever you got, right? Accessible to any level. You need to be able to get down on the floor and get back up. Movement number 2 is gonna be a hang. So, you got options here. You can just play around with a double overhand hang. You could go double underhand. You could do single arm. You could alternate single arms, like a monkey bar effect. You can go, if you wanted, you could do some pull-ups or toes to bar or something, but I'm not going to, just in order to keep it a little bit lower intensity here. And to be honest, I've got a vertical stream afterwards where probably do some pull-ups, probably do some handstand push-ups. So what you're looking at is get yourself on that pull-up bar. Full relaxed shoulders, lift the feet if you need to, if you're too low, and hang. If that's not fully accessible and you want to work on increasing that capacity, but being up there is very challenging right at the beginning, options could be if you had a band. Sorry if I'm not even in the screen here. You could hang a band from your pull-up bar and just put your feet in it, and that's going to give you a little bit of assistance, take some weight out of it, or just keep your feet on the ground. So feet on the floor, and I'm just supporting myself as much as I'd like to, and I can work on taking my weight out of my feet, maybe even doing some reps of lifting the knees, and just finding that pull within whatever is accessible to you. Movement number 3, obviously let me know if you have any questions here while we are going along. Kevin says, Rogue was excellent, Jody. I got to meet Rich Froning and actually have a chat with him, so that was pretty, that's awesome. That's awesome. I met him, well, I've met him a couple times, once at the games in 2014 and then once at Mayhem. All right, so the next one, movement number 3 here, you're gonna go from a plank position, what are we doing here, into a crab. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is left hand and right foot stay on the floor. I'm gonna rotate and rotate and rotate, and then after I've gotten a few there, I'm gonna switch sides. So I'll go right hand, left foot to that crab and back to the plank. And you're just moving around, just transitioning between those positions in a way that is doable and quasi-comfortable. And then our last one, and you may want a mat for this if you've got a bony tailbone like I do, we're gonna go with a hollow rock. So what that looks like, I'm gonna give you a number of options here as it is relatively challenging. Now you're taking my stuff, dog? Shoo. So the goal here is to create a rigid piece with your body, one piece that kind of rocks on the floor, rolls on the floor. So this is kind of the full extent of it. I'm in a full hollow body position, hips are extended, knees are extended, everything's in extension. But that'll be pretty tough. So if you don't have that, next option down will be the same thing, but with one knee tucked in, and you can switch it up, which knee is there. From there, you can go with a full tuck, and then if you need to, you can go legs straight up, hands on the shins, rocking back and forth, and you could even just hold. So any of those options are good, as long as it's a little bit of a challenge, and you know, you can maintain them for 20, 30 seconds kind of thing. So each one of those, we're gonna go for about 30 seconds. I might do the burpees for the whole minute, just because that's the one that'll kind of keep the blood flowing, keep the heart rate up a little. Actually, you know what? They all will. But yeah, feel free to, you know, push the pace a little bit on the burpees if you'd like, just to make sure you're getting the heart rate up enough. Okay, so I think we're gonna get started here. Before we go, make sure you hit the like button. How we doing for likes? 14! Wow, before the workout. That's actually probably a PR. Thank you very much this morning, team. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch my hat, take off my shirt for Jabes, and then we'll get after it. Even though Jabes isn't here. I'm not doing it for Jabes. 1 minute. Kevin says 10:18 right now, so you're 5 hours ahead. That's cool. Talia says my father was Irish. That's cool. I've never been to Ireland. Okay, team, let's get this clock set up. Get some tunes for you. I mean, you know, on Active Recovery Day, I like to put on that classical music, but Jason likes to complain, so we won't do that. I would like that, just nice calm music, but that's okay. So we're going 20 sets of 1 minute. What do we want here? Let's make sure I got that. Alex, right? Okay. All right, team. So slow burpees, hang, plank to crab. I know this doesn't show you anything. And hollow rocks. Let's do it. I was at the games in Albany and was starstruck with all the big name stars just walking around. Try some classical. We won't complain. Yeah, all right. Let's do it. Whoa. Actually, let's do this one. I've got Moonlight Sonata on there too. That's probably better. All right. Maple. Okay, I'm gonna get this glove. Probably be doing this the whole session, but so be it. All right, team. Ready? 10 seconds. Starting with some burpees. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Just nice and easy. Whatever pace kind of feels good for you for an active recovery session. Oh. Remember, if you're just checking in, if you're just scrolling by, join us this morning and every morning. We are today just doing our active recovery session, which is every Sunday, where we just move the body, make sure that we're getting the blood flowing so that we're ready to get after it for the rest of the week. Because if you beat yourself up every day and go hard every day, the body sometimes gets unhappy, right? Sometimes the cure for, 10 seconds. Going to the hang. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So first round, I'm just gonna go double overhand. Trying to slow down the breathing. Trying to relax the shoulders. And if you're hanging in a whole lot of extension, you can squeeze the abs a little bit. so that your back isn't super arched, especially if your feet are out behind you like they are for me. Good morning, whoever's there, join us. Hop in, we've just started, 2 minutes in of 20. 4 different recovery movements. Getting the body moving so that we're set for the week. That's 40, maybe 45. There's 45. Going plank to crab here. That's awkward with this mat. So remember, right hand, left foot, and you're flowing through there. Maple. 2, 1. Right hand, left foot. Going to the crab. Back to plank. You can hang out in the crab. Some shoulder extension. Or flexion, I guess. No, that's extension. Just moving around. I'm gonna switch sides. Left hand, right foot. Like to get the hands turned around in the bottom of that crab. And even lift the hips up. You're not helping, Maple. Excuse me. $15. Like a break dancer here almost. Okay, 10 seconds. We'll go to our hollow rock. Let's see if that's good enough. 5, 3, 2, 1. You're not helping, Maple. Try for 15. Okay, that's one round. Once again, you don't need to go for the full minute on any of these. Probably especially the hollow rock. Jordan's Order 800 connected Buddha. This is Roman Krenikov stretch, which is the Roman or the breakdance. I get it. Good call, Jody. Good morning, Crooked Peach. Good morning, good morning. All right, back to burpees. 3, 2, 1. Just nice and easy. Whatever number, gets the heart rate up a little bit, but is not getting you out of breath to the point where we can't maintain this pace. You should be able to talk throughout it, just like I am doing now. Just nice and easy pace. Right? Sunday is all about active recovery. I want to maintain routine. I want to maintain discipline. And today is, day 100. I think it's 193. So far we've been doing this 193 days in a row, and I feel fantastic. And part of that is due to the fact that, 10 seconds, Sundays are active recovery. We don't crush ourselves every day. 3, 2, 1. I'm going chin up grip this time, palms backwards. Feel free to mess around. But as I'm saying, I'm not trying to do some max effort pull-ups today or as many burpees as I can or loading anything up and going crazy. I'm just moving. I want to increase the heart rate, increase the blood flow in the body, loosen up the joints. As you can see, I'm doing a little side to side here for the lats. Trying to feel a little bit like a kid playing as opposed to a silly, dumb adult working out. Try to think about having fun here, moving like a child. There's 45 seconds. Next is our plank to crab, aka the Roman Krenikov stretch. That was a great joke, Jody. 3, 2, 1. So from your plank, right hand, left foot, or hand and opposite foot. You're just going through, transitioning from plank position to turning the hands out, getting into the crab. I get 5 or 6 on that side. And then I'll do it in the other direction. I'll go the other way now. This mat's in the way a little bit. Hopefully we're giving this a go, trying something new. See a lot of new avatars in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Feel free to hop in and join us. 10 seconds, we're going to hollow rocks. All right. Last movement of round 2, 3, 2, 1. Go for it, nice and tight. Once again, you can do this legs straight up if this is a little hard. The goal eventually is this hollow body position that is rigid and moves together. I didn't count these, that's not good. These are physically the hardest one of the day. There we go. There's 2 rounds down. Good morning, mi vida loca, VOM, I am. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, we are back to our burpees in 15. Just nice, easy burpees, nothing crazy. Move at a pace that, you could go all day. 10 seconds. Should be able to breathe through them. Easy, easy. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. If you're just hanging out and watching, I appreciate you. If you want to hit the like button, if you want to subscribe to the channel. But really, I just want you to show up. I don't care if you subscribe. I just want you to consider joining us, because if you want the most efficient, effective, all-around means of getting fit from your house with a supportive community, all you gotta do is join us in the morning. Simple, simple. We'll do it with you every day. I've been coaching for 25 years, and this is my whole workout routine right now, so join in with us. Let's get fit, achieve our goals together. All right, back to the hang. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. I'm just gonna go hands together here. Think about breathing. If you find this uncomfortable on the hands, just count maybe. You can think about what you're gonna eat for breakfast later, like eggs, maybe a steak, but definitely not cereal. Definitely not processed, refined crap. The more uncomfortable you get here, the more you distract yourself, think about something else. Think about the fantastic stretch in your lats, the overhead position you're developing. Discipline. Breathe. Breathe. I'm gonna go 45, but you can hop off whenever. That's 45. Excellent. Now we're going plank to crab next in 10. Just moving through it. Waking up. Good morning, Sham. Good morning, Shirley. We are here. 3, 2, 1. So from that plank position, keep one hand and the opposite foot on the ground, and you're just switching to the crab. And then back through to your plank and crab. Plank and crab. I'm gonna go maybe 25 seconds per side. Getting a lot of clunking in that one shoulder. No big deal. Other way. So now I got left hand and right foot on the ground. Passing through. Working on your breakdancing moves. Yeah, right. All right, and then hollow rocks are next. This is the end of round 3. 2 more after that. 3, 2, 1. So lock it up. One rigid piece is your goal here. Rocking back and forth, locked up, solid body, one piece. If that's not accessible, do it with the legs up. But we're trying not to bend as we do so. Trying to just stay solid. That is the hardest one of the 4 for me. Definitely not maintaining that for 40 seconds. All right, round 4 in 25 with our slow burpees. Burpees all day, every day. Good morning. Don't put us in the background. Come join us. Come join. I appreciate the watch time, but I would appreciate more if you gave it a shot and joined us. Today is our easy day of the week. Just our nice active recovery session. You notice I can more or less talk through this whole thing. Let's go. Burpees. We are preparing ourselves for the week by moving the body. But more importantly, we're just maintaining our discipline by getting up every day at the same time. If you have a routine where you get up early during the week, but then you sleep in on the weekends, you press snooze, whatever, you're really challenging your discipline and you're challenging your body's circadian rhythm as well, right? When you get up at the same time every day, it makes it easier to go to bed at the same time every day. And also your body knows, right? My body wakes me up before my alarm every day now. Every day. I go into the bathroom and pee, and then I hear my alarm going off in the other room. Every day. So the more consistently you do it, the more your body knows, and it's so much easier. All right, hang. I'm gonna go hands together, palms in. You can switch this up. You can choose whatever grip you want. I mean, if you really want, you could do pull-ups, especially if you haven't done much this week. But really, we're just trying to kind of take it easy today so that next week, starting tomorrow, we can hit it hard, beat ourselves up a little bit to make change. That's 25. Breathe, breathe. I appreciate all the chats this morning. Hit the like button, subscribe, join us. It's 35. Drop some reactions in the chat. It's 40. 45. That one's tough. The close grip, palm in. That's a tight one. Jabes, good morning. We were just talking about you. 3, 2, 1. Plank the crab. Try to keep the hips high while you do this. I definitely want to sag them when I go into the crab. Try not to. It's 20. Whoop. Switch sides. "25 seconds. 20. Hollow rocks are next in 10. This will be the end of the second last round. 3, 2, 1. If you're just hopping in, you can always go back to the explanation where I talk about scaling options for this hollow rock. I'm not talking anymore. Oh, those are so rough. If you've never tried a hollow rock, give it a go. The midline muscles, the core muscles, are meant for stabilization, not so much for creating motion. So that's one of those movements where the body is being held rigid by the midline, and it is no joke. 10 seconds. Last round coming up. Let's go, team. Join us for the last round. Don't hang out in the background. Nice slow burpees. And maybe I'll pick up the pace a little bit for this last round. Get at least 10. If you haven't done a burpee before, it's just get on the ground, get up. right? You'll see a lot of variations of burpees on the internet with extra push-ups and whatnot. But remember, the purpose of the burpee is getting up off the floor. So as long as you are getting down to the floor all the way, getting back up, you are building capacity to do so. Because someday, there will come a time where this is much more challenging than it is. As we age, if we don't maintain capacity, we decrease. And these can become extremely hard if not practiced. All right, last round of the hang. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. If you want, see if you can go for longer time here. I'll probably just go for the whole minute. See if you can slow down the breathing while you're hanging. Calm your breath. Hey, she just hit me in the junk with that thing. Nice easy breathing while you hang. If you don't have a pull-up bar yet, it is time. Even just a nice door frame one like this is like $60. If you're not hanging as part of your training, you are missing out. Very hard to get the shoulders into a good position if we're never doing that. Great for the grip strength. Great for lengthening out a little bit. Right, we're always at a closed circuit with the feet. So this is a little bit different, opening you up a little bit. All right, we're going crab to plank. In 3, 2, 1. Last round. You got it. It's second last minute. Keep moving from crab to plank. And then we've got hollow rocks to finish it up in 15. We'll get a little stretch in. All right, last set of hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1. Go nice and tight. Go back to the explanation. If you don't know how to do these guys, there are scaling options there. I'm in maple. Whoa, that burns the abs. If you're doing a little more there, finish up the minute. $15. Ooh. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. All right, so we're gonna get in a little stretch here. Feel free to suggest a stretch that you like. I am open to your suggestions. Let's do this. All right, let's come over here. All right, great work, team. That seems like it. Doug. Let's take a sec here. We're gonna get, whoops. We're gonna get into a stretch. Maple, hop off, please. Okay. So let's do, hey. Let's just do a nice hip stretch here. I don't know if you can see me in that screen, but I'm gonna go one leg straight out and then one leg across. And I'm just gonna try to hinge from the hip to open up that bent hip side. If that's not accessible, you can do this on your back Hopefully you can see with the dog here. Cross one leg across, reach through and pull it in. Maple. No, Maple. Those are my wife's gloves. Stop it. Okay, let's do the stretch. Hopefully your dog is less challenging. No, oh, we're still doing it. Okay, you guys hop into the stretch. Start chatting. Start breathing, stretching. Hopefully I will be able to join you as well. There you go, a toy, Maple, good girl. Okay, so let's hang out here for a minute or two. We'll do both sides. I'm sorry if I've missed your comments. This was definitely more comments than we have gotten in the past, so I appreciate you guys for coming in and hanging out. Enlightened and spiritual, good morning. Sham, see you around. Oh, Sham, have a great morning. We missed you. I'm assuming you're probably gone. Talia, good morning. Enlightened and spiritual morning to all that have joined. Another amazing magical sesh from Adam. It's not from me, it's from you guys. Everybody together. Buddha, Shirley, I told Yogi also just now because all of his people and come over to be cool. Yeah, Buddha, I feel like you definitely brought some people over. I appreciate it. I think everyone should show love to each other. Okay, background, gotta get ready, Law. Jody, oh my lord. This Hollow Rocks got me. Yeah, they're definitely the most challenging, I'd say, of those ones today. But pretty good, right? If you want to improve your gymnastics, if you can tighten up the Hollow Rock, because gymnastics is really just transitioning aggressively between the hollow and the arch body position, right? If you watch tumbling or if you watch any high-level gymnastics, they just get rigid into pieces and then very fast, very quickly move into others. It's like a bow and arrow, almost. Talia, this is challenging. You think Maple is distracting. I've got 2 dogs and a kitten wanting to play whilst I'm working out. Good luck, Talia. I mean, at least sometimes this one calms down, but you never know. Jody says, I've got 2 doodles resting around me too. Do they get on top of you though? Do they get in the way, Jody? Because this one sure gets in the way sometimes. Jody, I thought I heard Shirley popped. Hey, Shirley. Okay, let's switch sides if you haven't. Jabes says, Adam, I did exercise yesterday. What did you do, Jabes? Switch sides there, cross the other leg over. Oh, you may notice that one side doesn't quite come down as well as the other. But it happens. Here, while we're doing this, I'll show you maybe a little video. So we're gonna try to be out of here by 6 this morning. I've got a vertical live stream coming at 6:15, so feel free to hop on and talk some trash. I'll basically just be doing whatever people want for likes, probably some pull-ups, probably some handstand push-ups, maybe even some dips, as I got a set of rings that was ordered quite a while ago. Just got a message. I've got a friend coming out to hunt this morning. He's actually a CrossFit affiliate owner as well. He's on seminar staff too, and I just got a message saying I missed the 5 a.m. squat. But he might drop in. We'll see what time he shows up. Okay, well, let's do this. Jody, I need to gently redirect them. I like it. 2 doodles, Jody, lovely. They're good distractions. All right, let's see what I got here. I think I had something. This was actually a video for my friend coming out. It's how to get to the hunting blind, but at the same time, this is a little tour. So this is our parking area that we just left. That was the house that you just saw. And we're just going to the back. That's the, when we get new chickens, they go in there. That's a little mobile chicken shelter that we roll around to keep them separate. And then straight ahead is the chicken tractor where we raise meat birds. Those are the hens over there. And then this is us just going through the orchard. Everything is browning up right now. It is mid-November, so it's getting cold out there, and everything is going dormant. And then there's a pipeline, a natural gas pipeline that runs through our property, and this is basically, it runs along this path here. You can see there's trees on either side. They would have put this in, I think, in the 70s, and as you can see, the trees are still kind of, well, I mean, we've mowed this a little bit too, but there aren't trees down here, so This is the little path to the hunting blind that he's going to be taking this morning when he shows up. I feel like this makes it look like our property is bigger than it is. Probably fast forward this, but we're almost there. I've actually got the girls with me on the four-wheeler here going for a little tour. So there's the little hunting blind. As you can see, there's some cut grass here, so it's much more accessible, easier to see. And that's basically the lane, that open area where we've been hunting. We've got a little firing range there for practice as well. So that's a partial tour, and there are the girls. So let's go ahead and get out of that stretch. Okay, dog, you're not helping, no. Oh, let's hop up. This is a new setup here. You don't necessarily know what this room looked like before, but we've moved everything around. There was a dresser here where everything was sitting, and now this is the dog crate. So my wife got a little tidy streak in here yesterday and reorganized this room, which is all right. I'm okay with that. There are 30 likes on here. We have had a massive PR this morning. Before we keep going here, I appreciate all of you. This is we got 30 likes this morning. That is huge for us. So I love you guys. That's awesome. Me. But let's just finish this up before we get too excited and the dog goes nuts here. We've primed our body, primed our minds. You should be feeling pretty good at this point. I'm feeling like I could go do a workout. My body's ready. Everything feels good. I'm clear, but it's still nice and dark and still nice and quiet. And it's time to make progress towards your goals, right? Be it a fitness goal or something completely different, a life goal. We, on the 5 a.m. Squat Club, allot time, right? We talk about building your perfect life, whatever that might look like. And that involves some dedicated, carved out, focused time to make progress towards whatever it is that you're working on. So I'm just gonna prompt, right? Set aside a time. Set aside this next hour from 6 to 7. Sit down, go to your quiet place, whatever it is. Don't scroll through your phone, and just focus on taking the step that if you did that step every day, that would add up to the thing that you're aiming for whatever goal that you're going for. So whether you've started on that yet or not, I'm going to talk about it every day. So start it now, start it next week, whatever it is, do it every day, and you're going to see the results of those things pay off over time. So that is today. This is another one of those days where there's enough people here that I want to just keep you here. But once again, we will be going live vertically at 6:15. So in about 20 minutes, if you know somebody who's thinking about, getting fit, changing their lives, tell them to come and join this, hang out. I'll answer questions. I'll do some demos, probably do some silly stuff for some likes, maybe some pull-ups or some ring supports or handstand push-ups, whatever people want. So come on, hang out at 6:15 for the vertical live. Send some more people over. We'll have some fun. And then tomorrow at 5 a.m., we've got an AMRAP, because on Mondays we go AMRAP. So 10 minutes tomorrow, 5 hang power cleans, 10 push-ups. That's going to be a good one. We'll ideally choose a weight for the hang power cleans. It'll be pretty challenging, but good to go unbroken for 5. 10 push-ups, that's going to be a lot of push-ups in 10 minutes. And then we've got our handstand holds. We're going to try to keep that 1 minute on, 1 minute off. I think we did, 45 last week? We'll try to step it up every week, make a little bit of progress. That's the goal. All right, let's see. So let us call it for our first session here. Jabes, you're in black shorts, and I'm in red shorts. Whoa, there you go. You're switching it up this morning, Jabes. I don't think I have any red shorts. Let's see. Jason, hello. Talia, my nephew is a professional gymnast. Oh, cool. Still a gymnast right now, like he's still competing. because we would be well below his level in terms of gymnastics for sure. Yes, coach, we'll be back. Awesome, Shirley. Jason says, handstand walking while doing show. Complete show upside down. Yeah, right. If I had a little more space, I would definitely get in some handstand walks here, but it does freak me out a little bit, as the last time I tried a handstand in here, I kicked the door. So, I mean a freestanding handstand, that is, obviously. Jason says, no rocks in your socks. Socks. I'm not a big fan of socks, especially for working out. Whew. Buddha says, Shirley, I smashed my toe right into the box of scope. Ow. And my toe while I'm wearing white shorts. Adam, I'm in red shorts. Not. I know that. I know, James. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't have any red shorts, so I couldn't match with you. Talia, yes, he's competing, but he'll love this. Down-to-earth young man, lovely soul. Very cool. Is he, do you have any, are there any videos of him anywhere? Are there any links you could share that we could go check it out? I do enjoy watching some gymnastics. So Talia, we would check that out for sure if you want to share a link or if there is a video somewhere. Jabe says, you are in black shorts. Yeah, I think they were black one day. I think they've faded a little bit to gray now, but yes, sir. Ouch for toe, all white shorts. Jason, any mace work lately? Jason says, nah. So Jason, when we go live at 6:15, every time I do something, you do a little bit of mace work, and that can keep you motivated. I'm sure Jody's probably going to hop in and do some work as well. Talia, I'll get him to send some. He wants me to share. Awesome. Awesome. I would love to see that. All right, team. We're coming up on 6 o'clock. So I'm going to maybe grab some tea and get ready for 6:15. As I say every day, but it seems like, maybe we're building a little momentum here. I love you guys. Anybody that's sharing this and bringing other people, that's incredible. I appreciate you guys so much. Those of you that are joining in, even better. Because we are here to, I want to share what I know and hopefully find a way that we can all participate in whatever scaled or modified ways we need so that we can improve our fitness in the most efficient, effective way and take the steps towards the best versions of our lives that we can think of. So, on that note, namaste. Yes, thanks everyone. Thanks you guys. I love you guys. Have yourself a fantastic day. And hopefully we'll see you at 6:15 as well. Peace.